Hi guys, so let us take a walk as we talk about how to know whether you have hormonal imbalance. So enjoy the walk. There's really nothing much to say, but let's talk about this. Reason the conception or getting pregnant feels really hard or your cycles are off, it's because most certainly or most times, if there's nothing else that is wrong with your body, the biggest culprit is normally your hormones. No, your hormones are out of balance. And before we even go deep into the science, I want to take a moment to speak directly to those of you who filled out the fertility assessment form last week. I see you really, and I truly appreciate the trust you've placed in me by sharing your stories. And there are a lot of you who filled up the assessment form, but I am yet to reach out to you. Please bear with me. The volume was quite high and I'm taking time to go through each form carefully because I want to understand your situation before responding. Please expect an email from me in the next few days. However, there is a link up there on my profile or on my description that you can click on right now and read more about how I help women heal and balance their hormones. There is also my story in there, so if so that you can truly understand where I'm coming from and why I'm so invested in helping you heal and balance your hormones. So that the environment inside your body can become more receptive or more conducive to conceive easily. Now, let us talk about the hidden signs your hormones might be out of balance and affecting your ability to conceive or to have regular cycles. So your menstrual cycle, your period, as many of you like to call it, is like a monthly, let me call it a monthly report card from your hormones. If your cycles are very short, for example, less than 21 days, or very long, that is over 35 days, for example, this month it came around the 14th day, and then the next month it came around day 38. I'm talking about such a cycle. That one is one of the first clues that your estrogen and your progesterone are not working in harmony. And if your flow is too light, this is the second thing. If your flow is too light, maybe you're just spotting for a day or two, your body also might not be building a healthy uterine lining, and that is where implantation happens. So that is another problem that shows that you have hormonal issues. On the other hand, if your bleeding is heavy or lasts too long, that could also signal estrogen dominance or even a thyroid imbalance. Please note that those are some three signs that we've talked about. And the fourth one is your period shouldn't feel unpredictable every month. When it keeps changing, sometimes it's lighter, other times it's heavier, other times it's longer or shorter. This is not a good sign. And your body is actually asking for attention by showing you this. And another important clue is your cervical mucus. Around ovulation, you should notice that clear, stretchy egg white mucus. That is your fertility sign. And this one helps sperm survive and to be able to travel to reach the egg. If you rarely see it, if you rarely see this mucus, or if it is sticky, thick, or dry most of the month, it may mean your estrogen levels are low or that ovulation isn't happening as it should. No fertile mucus means sperm have a harder time reaching the egg and conception becomes less likely. Now, let us look at the not so obvious symptoms, the ones most women never connect to hormones. If you are, for example, if you are constantly tired, especially in the morning, when you wake up in the morning, you're very tired, or you keep waking up at 2 or 3 a.m., you are wide awake, that often points to cortisol imbalance or adrenal stress. And also, if you're feeling anxious, irritable, or overly emotional before your period, that is your body's way of saying your progesterone might be too low. And that is the very hormone that holds and sustains a pregnancy. Also, if your hands and feet are always cold, that is often a sign of low thyroid function, which also affects ovulation and body temperature regulation. If you've had a thing or two that you've liked, please give us a like and remember to follow us. So in the next video, we're going to talk about blood sugar, because this one is rarely talked about, but it is directly tied to fertility. For the sake of the length of this video, I don't want to talk about the blood sugar because it's gonna get so long. So if any of this sounds familiar, if you've been trying to conceive or to regulate your cycle but something just feels off, I want you to know that healing is very, very possible, and you can absolutely bring your hormones back into harmony and be able to create a positive or a conducive environment that feels safe and ready to conceive. And that is exactly what I help women do, step by step, naturally and gently. And I also things that I myself have gone through and I have overcome, and that is exactly what I want to teach you. So if you want to get started right away, work with me. There's a link there on my profile or on my video description. Click on it to learn more about what I do, how I can help you, so that you can be on your journey to healing right now. And don't forget to share this video to every woman you know that is trying to conceive at the moment. Thank you. God bless, and take action.